It sucks when you're in there in the beginning and you'll go a whole day and you're there and you probably see like one or two people. Like that's disheartening. It makes you be like, damn, why did I choose to do this? What's going on? What's the next move? Like, what do I have to do to get people in here?
Darrian Torres went from renting a chair to owning a barbershop, leading a four-man team and being fully booked in just 6 months. Here's how I turned him from barber to business owner. Right, everyone, what's going on? Meet Darrian from Visionaries Barbershop in Connecticut, USA. Great to have you here today, brother. Looking forward to diving deep into your story and to understand your journey. So how's things going?
Things are looking good. I think we're gonna go big places here.
So what was the biggest struggle that you've been facing in your shop before joining the program? Be like as real as possible. What was it that kept you up at night thinking something needs to change?
Yeah, so that's a pretty easy question for me to answer. The biggest struggle for me personally was just getting people in the door to know about myself. Because before I had owned the shop, I was just a barber in the shop, and it was just tough getting people to even know that I was there, to even know that I offered the services in the area. Once I joined your program, because I eventually ended up owning the shop, it became a lot easier to find those people who who not only wanted but, as you know, needed the service as well. So
Love that, bro. Love that. And D, like, how did it feel knowing that despite working hard in the shop before the program, you weren't really seeing the real growth that you wanted?
oh bro, it's tough, man. I'm sure, I mean, I don't know about your stories, Barb, but it sucks when you're in there in the beginning and you'll go a whole day and you're there and you probably see like one or two people. Like that's disheartening. It makes you be like, damn, why did I choose to do this? What's going on? What's the next move? Like, what do I have to do to get people in here? Because I'm there. I'm ready to cut. I know how to cut. It's like, it's tough.
Like moving on to like more about like why you joined the program. What was it that made you say, fuck it, man, enough is enough. I need to join this program with Jay.
Yeah, so what made me join the program was just the situation in my life that I was in at the time and the timing of everything coming together. I had just bought the shop. I knew that I wanted to get more people in there because obviously I'm running it now and now I have more responsibilities. And basically, I became the person who was leading the way for the other two guys in the shop because now I'm the owner. So I'm responsible for the business as a whole. Like, it's not just me now, it's me and some other people. And then it's funny because around the time I had bought it, I had just seen your ads on Instagram. And when you were saying, oh, struggling with this, struggling with that, I'm like, dude, that sounds like me, bro. You seem like a reputable dude, so I signed up and it's just working out.
Thank you,
I'm
bro.
doing well.
Thank you, man. It's been sick to have you in here, man. And so a little bit more into that, like, so you saw my ads, we had a chat and a conversation, we jumped on a call. Like, what was it that pushed you personally, like, past that hesitation and straight into the action? Like, you know what, man, let's just fucking do this.
For me, it was just, I never ran a business before, and you was like, oh, dude, I've done 14 barbershops. I got barbershops across the world. Like, I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, obviously he knows what he's doing. I don't. I'd rather skip all the learning by mistakes and, learning the hard way. I'd rather skip that and go to someone who knows what they're doing, who's seen a lot more than I have and can tell me which way to turn at what point in time and what to do when certain problems arise. I think it was just your experience in general. I'm like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. I'll just sign up with him.
Okay, cool, man. Love that. And then so let's transition to more like inside of the program now. What was one of the game-changing strategies or lessons that turned into like the key moment that turned things around for you once we started to work together?
Right at the beginning, you have some mentality stuff, and that really helps because, even though I had bought the shop, I was still kind of operating as just a barber. And you know, in the course, you got I won't get too deep into it, but you know, it helps you make that mindset shift and allows you to proceed through the rest of the course with different mentality, so you actually get this stuff done. Because it is all laid out for you, and it does take hard work, and the mentality bit at the front gets you ready for what's next.
So it really helps you with mindset and getting that shift into, you know, I'm not a barber anymore, I'm a business owner.
You have to have that mentality shift. You can't do it as you were beforehand.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So exactly my next question is like, tell me more about the moment when you realized and felt that shift. Like, yo, this is actually working. I can see I've made that shift. I've made the changes that I need to. Now things obviously will be harder, but as you work more on them, you know, you get the reps in, it gets more easier with that mindset shift. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so I think maybe it happened with the DMs, because at first I was hesitant with just sending messages to random people. Like if I had never joined your program, dude, I would have never ever just started messaging random people. Like, to me, that was like, damn, why am I messaging them? It's kind of weird. But that was the old mentality. The new mentality is we just got to get out there and we got to get this done. So I think it was just the DMs, man. Like, oh, this is strange, but it's not. It's just outreach. That's it.
Sure. So it's like breaking through limiting beliefs, like doing something that you've never done before to get the result that you've never had, right?
Exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. And in terms of numbers, dude, I've been having the best months for like the last few months that I've ever had. It's honestly, it's nice.
Love that,
It's
bro.
nice.
Love it, man. Love it. Cool. So just that compound effect of getting the work done, getting into that mindset, and you know, just doing what no one else is doing, doing the work that nobody else is prepared to do, just get in the trenches and then just build that compound business over a period of time. And then eventually, as you do it more, the less you have to do it later on down the line to have the bigger results because you put the effort in the beginning, right? How did this program change you beyond just making money? Like more talking towards the mindset shift that you've had that you spoke about at the start of this video.
I think it just comes from seeing what other people are doing. I like to look at what Rich is doing, and he inspires me, obviously. I like when you post your stuff in the community, because that shit fires you up and it gets you ready for the day, you know what I mean? And also seeing what Andy and Cam do, getting ideas from people who are a lot further along on the journey, and seeing what's possible. Seeing the big things everyone else is doing, and just getting inspired by the community.
Yeah, it's just great. No, it's cool. Like, I never thought I'd be able to do it in my life, but one of the incredible things out of all of this is just being able to get a tight-knit community of like-minded people, especially in the barber game, where generally people withhold information. They don't want you to do well. Everyone's selfish and greedy. So yeah, man, just getting a group of like-minded people is really, really cool, man. And I'm glad to have you part of that. D, like what would you say is the biggest difference in how you operate now versus when you first started?
I would say just getting things done. You know, you teach accountability, you teach, you know, time management. Beforehand, I would just kind of go about, I'll do this here, I'll do this there. Oh, this needs to get done. I'll get back to it. 2 weeks passed, I didn't do it. You know, that's probably the biggest difference. Now it's like, all right, when am I doing this? I'm doing this today at 10 p.m., bro. That's it. It's done.
Just getting dialed in. Yeah, getting dialed in on that time management. Some final thoughts, bro. If someone's sitting on the fence about joining the program with us, what would you tell them? Like, don't sugarcoat it. Just be brutally honest in your own words, man.
Yeah, I would say if you don't know what you're doing, if you seem kind of lost, if you're thinking to yourself like, dang, how do I get this done? how do I build the shop? How do I build a team? How do I get people into the shop? Then this program can help you in all aspects of those things. Like, I didn't know what I didn't know. And I probably, not to say I probably would have never known, because eventually I might have known, but it could have took me years to acquire this information. And with this program, you can get it in 6 months or less.
So Darrian, thanks for keeping it real, bruv. Your story shows that you've been all about some serious growth, and as long as you do the serious stuff that you need to get done and having the right strategy in place, you can actually conquer and make more success for yourself. For those watching, if you're ready to stop playing small games and actually build a six-figure barbershop, book a call with me down below for potentially joining this program. D, it's been great to have you on the channel today. Super excited to get started with the next level business owner builder 2.0. Bro, thanks for being a great client, great student of the game. Take care, and I'll see you real soon.